a smile once in a while, for God's sakes.
Dun
dun dun.
Missy, that is effed up.
Dun dun dun.
Which cracks me up. I love it, Kimchi. I love it. Pray for Kimchi.
Oh my God.
Hey everybody, Eric Herder here from YourRealityRecaps.com with an all-new Survivor Blood vs. Water weekly group recap show that we broadcast live every Thursday on our YouTube channel and in our Z-Box room. And during these shows, myself, John, and Missy Z get in-depth on everything from this past week's Survivor, all while taking your questions live and interacting with all of you. Now, this is the edited version with all the bells and whistles, but you guys should totally join us for the live version sometimes too. So, before we get started, remember, if you guys are watching in YouTube or on a YouTube player, you can click on the buttons all around this video to jump to, different parts of the show. Also, if you're watching in YouTube, check out the description below because there's also chapter markers, and they allow you to skip to a specific topic you want to hear us talk about, or skip over ones like this intro, but why would you guys want to do that? And of course, all of our other links and show notes are down there as well. You should also know by now that you can take the audio-only or video versions of our show with you to go on your favorite tablet or mobile device. Our iTunes and RSS feed links are, guess where? Down there below too. So, do us a favor, if you're watching on YouTube, thumbs up, subscribe so that you guys never miss any of our shows, share them with all your friends on your favorite social media network, and if you're on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. Really helps support the show, and you know what? It keeps us doing them for free for you guys all season long. So, make sure that you guys stick around to the end of the episode for all of our other special announcements, prize giveaways, and, other rigmarole. But since we have so much to get to this week, let's just jump right into it, and you know the deal. You can follow me over at Twitter and at Reality Recaps.
Hi, Superfan Missy Z here. You can go ahead and follow me over on Twitter at MI55Y.
Hey everyone, so excited to be with my two favorite people talking about Survivor. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter.
You guys need to thumb up the video, like while you're watching right now. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that yet. Also, 2 really quick notes. 1, not tomorrow night, but next Friday is going to be our Halloween show at 7 p.m. It's the day after Halloween, but it's like our boo trick to you guys. And then lastly, next week at this time, or at our normal 3 o'clock time, we are not having a Survivor show because we are doing it immediately after Survivor next week with Rob Sesternino. And we are doing one this Sunday immediately after The Amazing Race with Brendan and Rachel. All the details to all that stuff can be found over at YourRealityRecaps.com/live show. Now, let's get to Survivor because, oh my God, what am I eating now? You guys were, no, I was right. Who was right about Culpepper? I think I was right.
Why are you going to start this show with Brad? I feel like you guys are ganging up on me. I know what happened last night. I absolutely know what happened. But Eric, go ahead.
It sounds like you've had a bad breakup, Missy.
No. See, I can see the real Brad. Like none of you two sitting right there can see. And everybody watching, I honestly believe that Brad threw the duel. I think that he threw the duel. Oh, John, I knew it. I believe that he threw the duel. I believe that he didn't try. I believe he realizes that he's bringing Monica down. Like you said, he didn't want to be her anchor. Play the game, baby. So it has nothing to do with the fact that he lost because I know in my heart of hearts, he could have won that duel. He just gave it up. He gave it up. He didn't want to be there anymore. He didn't want to bring Monica down. So
what a gentleman. Giving up for his wife. What a gentleman.
First,
besides the tattoo and the meth smoke smell, just real men do that for their wives or their girlfriends or their.
That's what he did. He gave up the challenge. I don't care what either of you say. I'm telling you, he did not try. He didn't lose. He just didn't try.
Is that what he said in his love note to you? Missy, darling, I threw it.
First of all, I thought that you were on Missy's side with this, John, so clearly my memory is completely shot. I thought it was you and Missy who were both team Culpepper, and I was the only one who was anti-Culpepper. What?
No, John agreed with me saying that we believe that Monica can make it to the end. He didn't say anything about Brad. He said something about meth and all that. Don't do drugs.
Eric just gets confused because whatever side I take, he wants to make sure he's on the opposite. So that's why he gets confused. We should maybe do a Visio diagram for you, Eric, or maybe even some strings on a pinboard for you. Okay.
Oh, well, I know for one, I love Visio because it's a Microsoft product. Look, here's what I'd say about Culpepper. What was his whole, I am the anchor that has now set you free, so sail away, my little dove, into the night. You are now free to play. I didn't get when he turned into super douche into super poet, number one. And what is with Monica and the mean mugging? Every time the camera's on her, she's like, every time, Monica, smile once in a while, for God's sakes.
That's why she doesn't have any wrinkles, because she doesn't smile, right?
She's very serious. What is wrong with you guys? She's a very serious woman. Her man was there competing, and he said he is her anchor. He didn't try, and that's why. He knew he wasn't going to win that challenge because he wasn't going to try to win that challenge. And yeah, okay, John, if I could throw a dart at you right now, I think I would throw it.
But I don't get it doesn't make sense how him throwing it helps Monica in the game. It's not like it's removing a target from her back. It's actually taking an ally for her out of the game.
But she's been such a target because that is her husband, and he's done, he was the kingpin leader, and he believes that he's put the target on her, so he believes that every time that they go up to tribal, that they're going to try to vote her out. Him not being part of it, he feels as though, you know what, I'm not part of it, they're not going to come after her, I'm going to let her be. And, I hope his strategy works.
Well, we're going to have to get on him on Twitter. We're going to have to go get on him in Twitter and make him confess to that.
Look at Missy. Let's get him on Twitter.
We're going to get to Twitter in a minute. But first, I just have to say, was this the stupidest Survivor Challenge, Survivor puzzle ever? Count to 100?
I could have done it in my sleep.
Yeah, considering who was playing except for John.
Well, fine. Let's talk about John for a minute, because as we all know, wait. What about Sierra having the premonition and then Probst going there like it's for real? When Sierra's like, oh yes, I felt it, I knew it, I had the psychic connection with my mom that she was the one here, and then Laura being like, yes, we're psychically linked, and Probst is like,
Hey, listen, I'm psychically linked to my mother. I can tell right now my mother's hungry. Okay? Because my stomach's sort of growling at the same time.
Am I your mother? Because I'm kind of hungry.
Oh my God, Mom?
It's this Coconut Alliance thing, I'm telling you. Oh my God, it was stupid. Waste of airtime. Everybody who has somebody in that game has a feeling. They always want to know who's going to be the one. They all have that feeling. When they come to the duel, they're like, dun dun dun. Is it my family? Has nothing to do with being psychic. Jesus.
Before we go too much further, we have a very good question for you, Missy, from Dolphin Poet, who says, is that a Colton move from Brad then?
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely. It is. Well, see, Colton, he knew that he was going to be out right away, and he wants, it sort of is. I agree with that. I will take that statement and that question and say, yes, you're absolutely right. He actually did the challenge, though. He didn't cry and say, oh, Monica, I miss you, babe. You need to do this without me, honey. Oh,
my appendix.
Give me kisses on the cheek. Shut up, Colton. Shut up.
My appendix, and as much as I diss Brad, I have to agree with Missy. At least he did the challenge. He threw it, according to Missy, but at least he did it.
He'll never admit that. We could tweet him all day long. He's never going to admit that. I know he did. Listen, I'm in my zen. I have the psychic powers with Brad. That's what I have. And he threw the challenge. We don't need to ask him. We don't need to ask anybody. I know.
Well, I disagree. We
Of
need
course
to
you
ask.
do.
We need to ask the most important person
Like confirmation.
because she agrees with me, and it's Dana. And Dana says he would never throw that challenge. He is too. I rule the world for that. Thank you, Dana. You are correct.
Amen, sister. Okay.
Go ahead, Missy.
I disagree. I disagree.
All right.
I
Well,
was watching slowly. I even rewound it and watched it again. He did not try. Yes, I did.
Brad Culpepper,
likes
where
to.
are you? We need
How
an
many
answer.
tattoos does he have?
Hold on,
Missy?
Brad's
That's what I
calling me
wanna
right
know.
now. Hello, Brad. Yes, I know. I've been trying to tell them. No, I'm not on air. Don't worry about it. Listen, I know your secrets. It's all cool. I hope you and Monica have a great night. Don't worry. Yes, I'll
So
tell them.
sweet.
All right, bye-bye. He threw the challenge.
Oh, really? Ring, ring. Hello. Oh, hey, Monica. You're subbing for Maleficent in the
Your
next
phone's
Disney movie?
backwards.
What's up with that? Try smiling. Okay. Well, she didn't tell me anything that we didn't already know. Look, here is what I have to say about Twitter very quickly, because as we all know, I think you guys were correct. It was a tribe swap. Right after Laura ends up winning the
Missy
duel,
was correct last week.
Okay, we're bowing to Missy, or wait, I forget where you fall in this. I think
Missy,
she's
where are you?
I think she's in the
I'm
middle,
gonna do both
John.
sides.
John,
I'm
you
just
have to
gonna
bow
fan her.
high.
Missy, I'm in the middle, according to this.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna fan her from both sides.
Okay, well then everybody just bow to Missy all around. So Missy, you were correct. It was a tribe swap, to which Jeff said, everybody, hashtag drop your buffs. To which I put out on Twitter, I wish my boyfriend John was there when it was time to drop your buffs. And he said, ding. What did he say? He says, yeah, I agree with you. I forget. I don't remember. It's not really here. But I mean, in the edited version, then you totally know what he said. He's saying it right there. Right. So that's all. I love you, John. Mwah, love you. Obsessed with you. Anyway.
Drop your buffs. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The only buff I liked watching be dropped would have been Brad's last night. Just saying. Why did he rip his buff? Wait, why did he rip his buff? What was that about? Did you see that? He didn't just throw his buff in the fire. He ripped it and then threw it.
Right. It's called sore loser.
Yes, it's from all that anger he didn't have throwing it on purpose.
Right. In the song that he's
Right.
saying.
He needed to act a
poem.
role. He definitely
Right.
needed to act a role. That's what was happening.
Right.
People are telling us to ask Siri, but I don't even feel we should go there. She doesn't work, people.
I like that segment in our program. I do.
Okay, well, if one of you would like to ask Siri if Brad threw it, we can all go ahead. See who gets her first.
Did Brad throw the challenge on Survivor?
I'm really sorry
she's
about
really
this,
sorry.
but I can't take any requests right now. Please try again in a little while.
This new OS.
Look, everybody who is watching right now, go tweet Apple and say at Reality Recaps, at Comedy Jonah, and at MI55Y are pissed off because every single week they try and use Siri on their show. The thousands of people watch and it doesn't work.
I am
Apple.
trying desperately to get my phone to work at all. See, I'm pressing the button. I can't even get to Siri. F you, Apple. I'm done. I am so pissed about
So
myself.
no one wants to take a bite out of Apple.
We want Windows phones. If only we knew how to get some. So, now with this new tribe mix-up, hold on. I have to go to my notes because I don't want to mess it up for anybody. Basically, okay. Well then here, I will do Galang. I will do Galang, Missy, and you do Tadhana. So Galang is the only tribe that had a pairing of the loved one, which would have been Tina with her daughter Katie, which I don't get your black glasses, by the way. So New Galang is Tina, Katie, Monica, Laura, Kat, and Vetus as the only guy. So all girls and Vetus is the New Galang. What's the new Tadhana, Missy?
We have Hayden, Jarvis. Caleb, Jarvis, the dark-skinned guy. Caleb, Tyson,
You'll be kicked out
I
of Big
know.
Brother house.
and Sierra. Well, he's in the Coconut Alliance, Jarvis. So
Okay.
no, but yeah, now we have all men and one girl, Sierra, and she's psychic, so she knows what's going on.
Oh, she should have saw this all coming. Look,
I know, right?
Production is pissed. I don't care what anybody says. We all know that production wants them to find the idols. They like that aspect of the game. They feel it adds drama. Everybody keeps burning these damn clues. And then the tribe mix-up, they do it super early, thinking it's going to like put loved ones together and create all this drama. And essentially all we did was have guys versus girls now.
Yeah, not only is it blood versus water, now it's male versus female. And you're right. Let's go back to that burning of the idol, of the directions of where it's at and all this happy horse shit. I'm seeing a bunch of stuff on Twitter and on Facebook, both. Fans do not like that they are burning the clue.
But I think it's also really putting a target on people's back. I think people are so paranoid about it that they just burn it and just feel like, I'll just take my chances, you know? But I want to see it used too. I like, you know, seeing all the pretty accessories and jewelry.
See,
I'm going to bow down to the first person that doesn't burn it.
Oh my. Well, we know it's not Brad.
I knew this was coming today. I knew it.
I will say this. As a fan,
highly medicated.
So I don't mean any disrespect to people who are fans. We're all fans here. But I think the players in the game don't give a shit what we want them to do. I think they're like, we're there for $1 million. I could care less if you think us keeping the clue is a good idea. We're playing for $1 million, and right now we're going to bargain that shit. Yeah. But I think it is stupid. I think, Missy, your idea from last week was the most brilliant one. I do not understand why they do not just march it back to the camp as a group and decide how to use it as a group, or not use it, because I know, John, you were like, only one person can use, but you know what I mean. At least have that in your pocket somehow.
The cameramen are really bored right now because they don't have anybody to follow that's looking for the clue. Come on, let's look for the clue.
I think whoever gets the clue should put it up, and then they should have their own challenge within their own tribe on their own beach. And that winner can have the clue.
Oh, you mean like...
I mean, there's a lot of time they have to burn, right? There's a lot of time.
You mean like 3 survivors ago when there was the Jeff isn't showing up challenges? Remember, Missy, that I think you did that? You were covering it for Super Pass then, and it was like Jeff just didn't show up. It was like, make your own challenge on the beach, and Jeff wasn't even there. I was like, what the
Survivor. I'm liking this season. I don't understand. Ratings are really low for Survivor, and I don't understand why, because there's so many different turns this season. It's not just your average Survivor that we've been watching. So I don't know why. I think it's because they're burning the clue. Stop burning the clue, and maybe the ratings will go up.
I think it was also really hard in the beginning to follow. Honest to God, if it wasn't for you two, I think my head would be spinning. And I know we get a lot of people on Twitter saying, thank God for you guys. And we haven't even been doing that great of a good... The first 2 episodes, I'm saying, we didn't do that great of, explaining it to you. But we got to have that now.
Every episode's great.
Yes, I'm just saying.
They're drawing a stick people with names by it every week. It's quite all right.
I'm saying these people need to come to us. We will explain it to you, people. We will explain it. You'll get it, and you will laugh, and you will love it. Before you go to the immunity challenge, there is nothing you want to say about Tyson gets the noobs on Tedhana to A, tell them everything that happened, and then B, eat all of their food? We don't care? No feeling on that? No?
I don't. That's what you get.
Yeah, Tyson's just mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mean.
Tyson's been drinking the coconut milk for how many days are we in? 14? I don't know what day it was. They never told us yesterday. I just saw 39 go across. He's been drinking the coconut milk.
16, yeah.
You mean how many seasons? But yes, go ahead. No,
I meant how many days. He's been drinking the coconut milk for how many days now, but he doesn't tell anybody that. Tyson, I don't like Tyson, to be honest with you, and I don't want him to win Survivor.
A lot of people
I don't know him personally, so I don't like him. And he's not playing a great game, and I think he thinks that he is. I don't like him.
It's weird because...
I'm nervous for the 2 brothers. I think that they're the next target kind of for both tribes because they're both really strong. They need to watch out.
Go ahead, Missy. Bring us to the immunity challenge because I have a lot to say about that when we get to tribal. So immunity challenge us.
Immunity challenge, I mean, again, it was male versus female, so, you have to look at it. And when they forgot to bring that barrel out of the water, I wanted to literally like die for them. I was like, are you who does that? Obviously Tina does that, and was it Laura? Yeah, Tina and
Laura.
Laura. I was
Yeah.
like, you're swimming, first of all, which is using your energy, and you got to go back and swim, and then bringing us up to the puzzle part, and I
But to,
literally felt bad.
but to even
But
walk up on the beach and they're all screaming, "Go back!" And Tina's just like, "What? Huh?
what? I know, she was
What?
so nonchalant.
Huh?
I was like,
Are you
wow.
kidding me?" And I said, I was telling my partner because as I was screaming at the TV,
Right.
hashtag crazy, and I was just like, I can understand, if you're swimming and you don't realize the other person, but come on, you have to look over a little bit like, okay, is everything going okay? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Well, here's the thing. Whose responsibility was it? Was it Tina's or was it Laura's? Or was it both? It was both,
50-50.
right?
It
If
took
one
two
came
of those
back-
girls to swim that in. It even took two of the guys to swim that in. I can imagine how heavy that it must be.
They must have felt real light swimming back.
Oh, God, you got both your arms.
I
Okay.
thought, based on the edit of the show, with that opening with Jervis of like, I've never made it, and I don't want to be betrayed, or whatever the hell he was saying, like in the first 2 minutes of the show, I thought for
Right.
sure he was going tonight. I thought their tribe was going to lose. I was peeing my pants laughing with the comeback that Galang made, with them all being like, "Yay, we did it!" And Jeff Probst's like, "No, you didn't." They're like, "Oh."
Oh, I know.
Like, around, they're like, "Yay, we did it!" He's like, "Not again." Oh, we did it. That I just kept rewinding that like 3 times. I was laughing hysterically.
I kept looking at the puzzle thinking, oh my God, they did it. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God, they did it. And I was like, no, they didn't. I was like, well, they got it this time. I'm looking, I'm like, oh yeah, they got it. I'm like, wait, what pieces? I was like,
Oh, I was up against the screen just like, what's going on? Oh, no!
move this one here, move this one
Just
here.
right
Move
there.
this
It's
one.
there. Just grab that.
I was literally rooting for the underdog just because they were stupid.
But they caught up so quickly, right? I mean, those girls are pretty good with puzzles. You got to give them that.
I didn't have any problem. I have a 60-inch TV.
Oh,
Could see it quite clearly from my couch.
I do too, and it also has apps, and it's a smart TV. So
Oh,
whatever.
you're just that old that you have to be up to it to move your eyesight.
I was
You
just
should
going to
get
say, I have a
glasses.
60-inch smart TV too. I just wasn't wearing my glasses. Has nothing to do with the TV.
I was saying that for comedic value.
Oh.
I don't have to sit up and get up for anything. Eric.
Ding. Ding
Ding.
that. Ding that.
And ding. So yeah, Tadhana wins. Tadhana wins. And I was super happy for Hayden.
Mm-hmm. Because he gets to eat. I don't want him getting too skinny on me. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. But then we get back to the beach and find out it's Monica versus Kat. And here's my problem with this whole dilemma. So Kat just simply says to Tina, hey, I'm a little bit worried about Monica. She doesn't shut the F up. By the way, there are children watching and parents don't like that we're cursing. So shut the F up. And then Tina goes and tells everybody and first says we have to keep it an all-girl strong, but then is able to twist it around to get Kat out. So is that like hypocritical? No?
I think Kat told the wrong person.
Mhm.
I
Really?
think Tina, I believe in what Kat did. I mean, she has to, yeah, they're in that alliance together, the all-girl alliance, and she should have just suggested it to not Tina. And I think it may have worked in her favor doing it that way, but she told the mother of the group, and the mother of the group ran and told the daughter of the group, hey, guess what? Even though I know Monica's not her daughter, I'm just saying, it's that elderly type, elderly type, guess what Kat said? I believe that. So, but here, again, when Monica went to Kat and she's looking her dead in the eye and she's saying, is there something that you want to tell me? I heard that. And she's like, no. Wow, Kat, no offense. I don't know you, Kat. I was watching your eyes and I'd have called you a liar right then and there because you did not lie very well. You really didn't.
The thing is that Tina was one of the people that messed up the challenge. She felt bad. She sincerely apologized to everyone.
Right.
And if I was her and Kat came up to me and said that, I'd be like, oh my gosh, here's my golden ticket because I get to stay because I am going to annihilate her over,
That was my other thought.
Yeah. So,
that was my other thought because Tina very well should have been the target last night and anything to throw the target off herself. I agree with that 100%.
Bringing the questions up on the screen is delayed. So I have like 2 windows open. One where I can see the questions instantly as they're happening, and then I have to wait for the delay to actually throw them on the screen. I don't know when it's going to come up, but I just started laughing because Kim G in the room said, "Hey, Missy, you told us that you thought Brad threw the com, but now you're telling us you watched without your glasses on." Which cracked me up. I love it, Kim G. I love it. Play for Kim G.
Oh my! Are you sure you didn't know?
We have
wasn't Brad. Wasn't even Brad, Missy.
Good point, Kim. Kim proves herself every single week. She needs to be on this show. She just calls people out.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Kim, for you
next
week, I'm wearing my glasses. During the whole show. I might even wear them here so I can see John.
So here's why I think Tina is brilliant, though. She managed to get out Kat, right? Then come next week, now her daughter, and again, those glasses are killing me, Katie. Her daughter, she's going to pretty much keep her daughter safe again next week because now she can flip all the girls against Vetus next week, thus securing her daughter is probably going to come along with her now in the merge. And I don't know why Kat didn't take that angle and be like, really? You're going to not get out the guy this week, or you're going to let the returning person stay in? Stupid.
Why get out the guy? You need him to help you in challenges. No offense to the ladies. I mean, you needed him.
Listen, Tina isn't going to play that role. We heard what she's playing. She wants Katie to make grandbabies with Vetus. So she's not getting rid of, no one's going to get rid of Katie, and no one's going to get rid of Vetus either because, we have to have a love baby off Survivor.
You sure you want that DNA? You sure you want that DNA in your baby?
Ding! I knew that was coming. You're feisty tonight. But who says that? I mean, really? Oh God, you guys are bad, Eric.
I love Vetus. I love him. I think he's great.
He has a great story. It obviously will. It grabbed everyone's heart where he wasn't even a thought to be put up.
You also need to grab some penicillin.
So, what did we think when we finally got over to Tribal? I know it is always a clue for me, and I almost hesitate saying this because I think it's so obvious, and I remember saying it last season and people got mad at me, but I'm saying it again. So everyone pull out your headsets for 10 seconds if you don't want to hear something that I think gives away Tribal every week, and it's this. Whoever comes in crying is usually the person being voted out, and I feel like they discuss it before they get to Tribal. The fact that Kat was sitting there crying right from the start, she didn't build up to crying, she was crying from the minute they walked in. She knew she was going home, and Vetus was sitting there like the cat that ate the canary, all smiling. He knew he wasn't going anywhere.
And Tina knew no one was voting for her, even though they should have.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
She betrayed her alliance. She should have been gone.
Kat, no, it broke my heart.
Bye, kitty cat. Kitty cat. Bye-bye, kitty cat.
Oh, wait. You're saying Kat betrayed her alliance? I don't think Kat betrayed her alliance.
Let's see. Was Monica in her alliance? Oh, yeah, she was. Did she betray Monica to Tina? Oh, yeah, she did. Were the girls felt like they were threatened? Yeah, they did. Guess what? Alliance betrayal. That's what it's called.
I don't appreciate being the Monica right now. Everybody,
I'm the Mary.
Comment below. I don't think there was anything wrong with Kat saying to Tina, do you think... She didn't say, let's rally and get her out. She went about it very good.
She should have took her own advice and stayed quiet.
Yeah.
And that was her advice. If you want to play
Yeah.
Survivor, a smart way to play Survivor is,
Just
don't
like
make-
she says, right? I mean, she said
Right.
Monica has a big mouth, but what does she do? She shows us she has a bigger mouth. So it's like, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye,
It broke my
Katie.
heart to watch her. It did break my heart to watch her walk out. I mean, because she genuinely, I'm looking in her eyes again, without my glasses, Kim, without my glasses. You have this all wrong. But maybe I was blind. I don't know. But I was looking in her eyes and I saw the sadness and I really felt bad for her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, I felt bad for her too. I genuinely went from thinking of Kat as like the punchline to a joke on her first season to this season I really liked her. That being said, she had like 2 seconds of talk time.
Right.
However, she won me back. She won me back in the last 30 seconds with nobody wants to date anybody that doesn't make the merge. Loved it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the best?
Mm-hmm.
So the best. We hardly saw Kat. Last time we saw her, Colton was yelling at her, right? And then weeks have gone by, and then we see her with this. So.
And she hasn't played many challenges because she always sits out. I got to tell you, she's definitely a cheerleader, and I don't know. I want to see more of her play, so they could bring her back again, as far as I'm concerned.
We'll see how she does on Redemption Island.
Well, that's true. That's true. Since Brad's not there, let's see. I'm not real keen on Laura. And John, I'm just like tired of the whole Candace and John thing. Sorry, Eric. But yeah, so now I'm hoping that Kat.
Listen, what she's saying, let me translate that. What she's saying is her man's gone, so now she wants your man gone.
Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
what I'm saying.
That is effed up, Missy. That is effed up. That is my man. He tweets me now. He tweets me now. You can have Hayden. I want a Hayden John sandwich.
Oh my.
Somebody's hungry. I'm kind of psychic.
You don't got to be psychic for that one.
Oh no.
All in all, it
Well,
was a great show. I just think, we want the merge to happen. I want the merge to happen, but it was too early. I don't like this men versus women with one of the opposite sex on the team. At this point in time, I still want Monica to win. I do. I mean, Hayden or Monica. I know Hayden. We all know the Hayden story, so I can't even go there. But I want Monica. I would like to see Monica win. I don't like. I'm going to go right through it. Vetus, he's great. No. Katie, no. Tina, no. Laura B, no. Monica, yes. Kat is gone. Hayden, of course. Jarvis, maybe. I like Jarvis a Caleb, Tyson, not Tyson, I can't stand Tyson, Aris, possibly Sierra, no. So I'm going to give you my final 3, what I would like. And I'm going to go Monica, Caleb, only because he's been duped. I'd like to see him go. And, yeah, I'm going to go Jarvis, not
Okay.
Tyson. And I can't go Hayden because I can't. Or I would.
Why?
Right. John, do you have a final 3? And by the way, everybody, don't forget to let us know who you think the final 3 is going to be, since we're pretty much, this is the halfway point. We're in episode 6, so I feel like we're kind of, isn't there only like 13 episodes, I believe?
Something like that.
So let me ask you guys something real quick before John jumps in. Could Vetus and Aris be the final 2?
Never.
Something,
Never.
a competition against brothers?
Nope. No, well, let's put it this way. The editing would suggest it. They are building up that storyline. However, Vetus being the lone duck in the tribe of girls right now, I don't think they're going to let him go very far.
But here's what I'm thinking. I know that we switched teams yesterday. I mean, we built up teams because they were less people. And that's why, but we didn't have the merge yet. But wouldn't it be smart if... Never mind. Go ahead, John. Let me think about this for a second.
Okay, John, do you have a final 3? You don't need to. You can just say who you think.
Caleb, Hayden, Tina.
Oh, well, shut your mouth. Tina?
John! John! You cannot pick Hayden.
Why? He can pick who he wants. He's allowed to pick Hayden.
No, that would be fair. We're in this Coconut Alliance. John, I need to tell you something. You can't pick Hayden.
You can't pick Hayden, no, because we know how that turns out, oh.
Yes. Pick somebody else besides Hayden.
Here, you think about it. I will pick my 3. I would
Okay.
also like Monica.
Oh,
I would like John first. Then I would like Monica. My only problem with Monica is just friggin' smile a little bit. Be manipulative and vindictive and a horrible person, but can you just stop mean mugging the camera all the time? So, John, Monica, and Sierra.
what?
Yeah,
Sierra?
Sierra.
Really?
Sierra.
You're really going
She
for
is
the underdog.
young and
You're really going
pretty.
for the
I'm voting myself out of this
psychic.
show.
She is psychic, and we need some psychic friends.
I'm voting
So,
on out of this show. Vote.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Between Vetus and Aris, next, since we have this switch of making the tribes bigger, next week I believe that again it depends who wins, but I think that Tadhana, or no, I believe that Galong won't be up for tribal. I think Tadhana will. So I think Tadhana will be up to vote someone out, and I think that Aris will be safe. And then the following week, I believe we're going to finally have our merge. So that's why when we have our merge, Vetus and Aris are going to be able to work together. So the girls can't get Vetus out before the merge. All right, you're not buying it.
No, the druggy brother is voted
I'm
out.
done.
If they lose, the druggy brother is going to be voted to Redemption Island, where he might
Beat
not
John.
win.
Well, here is a good question from Dolphin Poet in the YouTube room. He says, "Do we think that Hayden will end up taking Kat's spot on Redemption Island?" I think that's a great point. We didn't even discuss that. So you guys comment below. Let us know what you think. I actually think Hayden might take her spot now that I think about it. I'm going to go with Hayden will take her spot, and I've been wrong 3 weeks in a row, so you should totally vote with me.
I
do
am
you
saying
think?
no. Hayden would be stupid. He knows mistakes that he made in Big Brother, even though he won, but he knows how the mistakes can happen. I don't feel as though Hayden would take Kat's spot. I mean, he's definitely a good-hearted gentleman, but Hayden, wow, no, I don't think he'll take Kat's spot.
We will talk to you guys more in the edited version later tonight. Make sure you guys leave your comments and so that we can interact with all of you. Don't forget to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com/live show to find out all the shows that we're doing in the next week. And you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Reality Recaps.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching, thanks for your questions, and thanks for your conversation, you two. You can follow me on Twitter at Comedy Jonah.
Yep, I'll make it quick. John has to go. He must have the clue to the idol. That's all I'm saying. You guys can follow me on Twitter at mi55y. It's lots of fun. I'm always a double thinking survivor. So thank you for your comments. I will definitely wear my glasses next week, Kim. And bye for now.
John Richardson, by the way, I'm the only vote that matters. So guess what? You've been evicted from the island. Bye! Hey, Missy, it's just me and you for anybody that's still watching. So now...
So so now that John's not here, Eric, can we have an alliance that he doesn't know about?
That's exactly what I wanted to do.
I'm in a coconut alliance with John. But John will have no idea that I'm in an alliance with you. So what are we calling it?
Well, here is my genius idea. Chat room, give us a word that should be for our alliance, and we'll try and sneak it into the show next week. It'll also prove to you that John doesn't watch these shows back, and then we will try and sneak it into the show. So,
I watch the shows, so I watch the shows. I watch what we do, so give us a code word that Eric and I can use with each other when we finish doing this season of Survivor, and John will never know that I earned our coconut alliance.
So far, we have hot date from Lisa Marie. That's 2 words, Lisa Marie, but we can make it 1 word. Hot date. Hot date.
Yeah. So, the immunity idol hot date.
Right. We need a good
think?
one. We need
Okay.
a good one that can squeeze in.
We got coconut alliance, so we'll figure something out here. Definitely.
All right.
I won't tell Eric. I won't. Don't text him because he doesn't watch and I do.
No, hello. as much as I love John, I love producing and comedic value more, and it'll be much funnier if we don't tell him. I think, I think we should go with hot date. People want us to go with hot date. I think it would be funny if we tried to work in hot date into something that was...
I could just imagine John being like, let's see how long it takes John to say, why do you guys keep saying hot date? I swear to God, he's going to text either you or me and be like, was there something wrong? He's going to think we have Tourette's because I'm going to be like, hot date.
Hot date.
Hot date.
What's going to happen? Well, you guys are going to have to tune in next. Oh no, I'm lying. It's not going to be for 2 weeks. It's not going to be for 2 weeks from tonight. So, and it'll be at our regular 3 p.m. Eastern time. Because, as I said, next week we are doing the show right after Survivor. It is a special edition show in our Z-Box room with Rob Cesternino immediately following Survivor. But 2 weeks from now, Hot Date, Missy and I will not forget. You can tweet us on Twitter with hashtag Hot Date, and we'll see how long.
He doesn't read our Twitters either. He doesn't read... Comedy Jonah does not read our Twitters either. He's not like me and Eric. We go through everybody's.
Thank you, Missy. Goodbye, everybody. John and I will see you back here tomorrow night at 7 p.m. for our reality check show all about you and no guests. So the whole show's about you. See you guys all tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Bye.
Well, that about wraps up our show for this week. Now, don't forget to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com to see all of our blogs, contests, and videos about Big Brother, Survivor, The Amazing Race, and even The Real Housewives. Oh yeah, Bravo fans, we cover those shows too, and John even does vlogs about them, kind of like Michelle's vlog. You know what, speaking of, except, well, not really, you can take all of our shows with you to go on your favorite mobile device or tablet. The iTunes and RSS feed links are below this video, and I even separated them between audio and video-only feeds. Which, if you watch or listen in iTunes, can you please just take 1 minute and rate us 5 stars? 5 stars are going to kick a baby. Okay, I'm not going to kick a baby, but we would really appreciate it. And if you're watching on, YouTube or in a YouTube player, then give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any shows. And seriously, it really helps support us and it allows us to keep bringing you content like this, our live events, and doing our prize giveaways. But if you guys really want to be a Gold Star supporter, then sign up to the live feeds through yourrealityrecaps.com. Just make sure you clear your cookies first. Or, you know what, you can also make a donation directly to us over there if you want. We need to do that too. But look, I get it. Money's tight. You guys should try not having any because you spend all of your time making shows and never working. Well, I'm kidding. I love you guys. Now, look, the easiest way that you guys can support us is simply just to share these videos on Twitter and Facebook. Actually, any social media website will do. You can find us on any social media website by just going to yourrealityrecaps.com / the name of the site you're looking for. So /Tumblr, /Pinterest, /Aaron in the Face. Don't /Aaron in the Face, people. I am kidding. And look, we're not just asking you guys to do it for our own selfish reasons. Every time you share content, you're entered into our iPad bundle giveaway contest. The details for that are over at the website, or you could just click all around this video. And you know what? The real reason that we guys do these shows is because we love interacting with all of you. So make sure that you leave your questions, comments, and suggestions wherever you're watching this, because you never know what's going to make the show the following week, or even instantly if you guys watch our live shows that we do in our Z-Box room every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. The links to that and everything that I mentioned in this video are below wherever you're watching this video or over at yourrealityrecaps.com. So since I think I covered everything I could possibly cover, I will see you guys all next show. Bye for now.